And we're back. Ooh, not the lag, or not the echo. We're back. It's HGL. It's week 12. It's divisional matchup time. It's a match that quite literally means virtually nothing, but we're gonna have fun. Those are the best kind of games.
The world to us.
It will define Vatican City Cardinals and their seating in the words of Nerd Order, the chump bucket. For Purple Penguins, this means literally nothing because they are locked as the number 1 seed in the playoffs. So Vatican is captained by Sarah, joined by Chris and Jenny. Mike is captaining for Purple, joined by Sydney and Aaron. Oh no, Mike.
Frozen.
Oh no, he's here.
He's back. He was frozen for a while with the thumbs up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were frozen like this for a second.
We know the rules. We know how this works. Vatican's going to go first. Purple's going second. We're kicking off in sports.
Sports.
We're going to double it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was like, oh.
Last game, let's just fuck it, you know?
Sounds like nothing for anyone, so we'll hop in with Vatican here. Well, if the phone would stop dying, that would be great. Nope, not the clock closing out. That's rude. All right, let's try that again. Start with Vatican. Here's your question. The number 1 rated player in the men's tennis ATP rankings is Jannik Sinner from what country?
Is it like
Sweden or
yeah?
I have no.
Feels European, yeah.
It's definitely European or like Czechoslovakia or something. I don't know.
10 seconds.
Hopefully, yeah.
Ukraine. I don't know. The K.
Tennis.
I don't know who's good at tennis.
We need an answer from Sarah.
Okay. Is it okay? Sweden.
Yeah,
okay?
go. Yeah.
Okay, Sweden. Lock it in.
Incorrect. Over for the steal.
My initial thought was Russia for some reason, but that could be very wrong.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Norway was my first thought, but that also totally.
Norway
guessed.
was my second thought.
I kind of like Norway better.
Okay, Norway final.
It was not said. It is Italy. He's Italian. Or, you know.
That's not a very Italian name.
No.
Not very Italian.
Vatican City name, Sinner.
You're going to name the number 1 rated player in the women's tennis ATP rankings is Arnia Sabalenka from what country?
That kind of gives Russia.
I was going to say, that kind of gives Russia.
Russia. Yeah.
Arena.
Do you guys just want to go with Russia? See what happens?
Russia final.
Gonna head over to Vatican for the steal.
Ukraine.
Ukraine? Yeah. That's my only thought.
Yeah. Okay, Ukraine, lock it in.
You're in the right area. Unfortunately, this is Belarus.
Darn Belarus.
Sorry.
Damn Belarus. We walk away 0-0. We're done with tennis forever and ever. Alrighty. Move on to television.
Nothing, I don't think.
Sounds like nothing for anyone. So we'll hop in. Vatican, here we go. Name this CBS drama that ran for 5 seasons from 2011 to 2016 that follows Harold Finch, played by Michael Emerson, who has developed a computer program for the federal government that is capable of collecting information to predict terrorist acts and the people planning them.
Is this 24?
No, Michael Emerson is the guy from Lost. Like, do you know the character from Lost? He's the actor.
Yeah.
So does that help you get closer to the name of the show? If you know who
it doesn't, but I know who you're talking about.
It's like.
What if it's just called like Cyber or something? I don't know.
Good answer from Sarah.
It's Cyber. Lock it in.
Head over to Purple Penguins.
Person of interest. Yeah,
I
knew it too.
Okay.
Person of interest final.
Yeah, it is person of interest. Well done. Good steal there. To sweep the category, here we go. In television, you're going to name this CBS drama that ran for 4 seasons from 2014 to 2018 that follows eccentric genius Walter O'Brien, played by, who knows how to pronounce that name, Isle Gable, maybe? I have no idea. Leads a group of brilliant misfits who constitute Homeland Security's new think tank. think tank helping defend against the high-tech threats of the computer age.
This is Scorpion.
That sounds right. Because this one sounds more familiar to me.
Okay, Scorpion final.
Yes, Aaron knows her mid-2010s.
My-
I was gonna say,
CBS,
I need
yeah.
my mom for this category.
Go off,
Aaron
Aaron
loves her
Mendez.
CBS dramas.
Well done. It's 2-0 in favor of purple, but a lot of game left. It's geography time.
Oh, fuck.
Sounds cool.
I think that purple penguin should double. They sound really confident.
It's literally just me on this team who doesn't know geography. It's so embarrassing. It's just me.
I don't feel like I know
I
geography.
thought I knew geography, but it's always like, what flag has 17 seals on it? Like,
Literally. All
Sounds
countries starting with B.
sounds like nothing, so I'll hop
Not
in Vatican.
Bermuda.
Here it is. The deepest lake in the world is this lake, located in southern Siberia, Russia.
I don't know any lake in Russia.
Any lake names in Russian.
Swan Lake.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I've got nothing. That's really funny, Dylan. That was very good.
10 seconds.
I got
I
that.
have no idea.
We're gonna go with it. It's gonna be Swan Lake. Lock it in.
Shockingly, unfortunately, that was incorrect. Go for the steal.
Putin Pond.
Lake Michigan.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
5 seconds.
Oh, no.
Anything?
Yeah,
I don't
couldn't even
know it.
I keep thinking of
Me
C's, so I couldn't
neither.
even name any
Putin
lakes.
Pond final.
I love that. Both brilliant answers. Unfortunately, this is Lake by call.
Hey,
Mm.
that
Duh.
rhymes with my name.
Call radio over to purple. A lot of Russia in this game. The largest lake in the world is actually known as the Sea, located between Russia, Iran, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, and Kazakhstan.
Isn't it the Oral Sea?
Is it the Dead Sea?
I thought it was the Ural Sea.
I
have-
don't think the Dead Sea is the largest.
Dead Sea is
Oh,
near Israel.
Well, and the Dead Sea is called the Dead Sea because it's so salty, right? So it's
Right.
10 seconds.
I think it's Ural
Not a
Sea.
lake. I would go with
Uh,
that. I think I don't have a better guess.
The Ural Sea final.
We'll head over to Vatican for the steal.
Where's the Black Sea?
I was gonna say, is it the Black Sea?
I like it.
Possibly
I gotta touch my phone to turn the lights off
You're
for Josh
fine.
putting Franklin down. I'm not cheating.
5
we are gonna lock in Black Sea.
A little bit closer. We're looking for the Caspian Sea.
Ah.
Alrighty, it's still 2-0 in favor of purple. We hop into round 4. Wordplay.
Double.
Yeah, I
I
think
was gonna say, do you guys want to double on this? I'm not very good at this, but you guys are.
I would be fine doubling this team as well.
Sounds like purple's doubling, and Sarah, what's the call for Vatican? Doubling as well.
I like it.
I love that Chris put his thumbs up. I'm not saying that I'm just taking the hand of it.
Alrighty, sounds like 4 points on the line. Everyone's doubling. Points. Alrighty, kicking off with Vatican. Here we go for 2 points. Name the 2 words that are anagrams of each other. A non-alcoholic beverage consumed directly after a shot or sip of a strong alcoholic drink. And a word meaning to try to find something by looking or seeking carefully or thoroughly.
Chaser and
Chaser.
search.
Yeah.
Search.
Chaser and search. Lock it in.
Yeah, chaser and search is correct for 2 points. Well done. All right, over to Purple Penguin for 2 big points as well. Name the 2 words that are anagrams of each other. A word meaning to continue to exist, especially after other similar or related things cease to exist. And a member of one of the 4 branches of the U.S. military that use the tagline, the few, the proud.
Marine and Remain.
Mm-hmm.
Remain and Marine final.
Yep, it is Remain and Marine. Well done 4-2. Good use of the doubles on both sides. Hopping in to trivia math.
Wow.
Do we want to use extra time, or what do we think?
I'm fine using it here. This is a good category to use it on.
Yeah. Do
And
we
just
want to
like
use?
Let's go
Let
ahead.
me use
Lily.
my employee appreciation pen to do our math today.
Yeah, I was about to say, just to clarify, we can use pen
Yeah.
and paper,
Yes, you
right?
can use paper and whatever.
Time.
45 seconds for
Or should we wait for mashup and try maybe a double dip here if needed? What do you guys think?
Say that again.
Time or just nothing?
I don't know what else the time would help us with.
Celebrity
Yeah, we
mashup,
could-
maybe?
Yeah. I feel like we've normally done the math ones pretty fast in the past. Well, last time I did it, it was like algebra, so maybe extra time would be good.
Algebra was actual math, not trivia math.
All right, Mike, the call is yours.
Let's just do time.
Time. All right, 45 seconds for everyone. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 45 seconds to Vatican. Here it is. The number of triple word spaces on a Scrabble board plus the age Amy Winehouse and Jimi Hendrix died.
Does triple have 4? Is that right? Do you have a
Right.
total?
I thought it was, yeah.
Like, do you have a total answer?
I thought it was 4, and I thought it was 27, so I thought it was 31.
Okay. 27, do you think so? That seems really young.
Wasn't it the 27
I know-
Club? Isn't that what? the
I know
celebrity
that
club is?
Amy Winehouse was pretty young, but I
That
don't know
is-
how old.
I think, yeah, Chris, your logic is sound. Let's do it. 31, lock it in.
We're going to head over to purple for the steal.
I
think
also
they're-
Amy Winehouse is in the 27 club, so I think that that's right. So it's either the
Yeah, I
triple
think-
word spaces.
Yeah, I think that there's 6 because I think it's the
think
4
that was
corners
my-
5 seconds.
and then the 2 sides.
That was my call as well.
So 33.
Gonna need an answer.
Oh, it seems that Mike has frozen.
Oh. Womp womp.
33 final.
There, now you're back. Also incorrect. The triple word spaces are, if you look at it, like it's a 9 pips on a dice, except for the middle.
Because the top ones
Wow.
too.
So it is 27 plus 8. Alrighty, over to purple. 45 seconds. Here we go. The number of spaces the submarine takes up on a battleship board times the number of theses Martin Luther nailed to the door of the Wittenberg Castle Church in 1517.
Sorry, you guys are on your own for this. I don't know the answer to either one.
I know the BC's one. Do you know the number of spaces of a submarine?
Yeah, it's either 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was thinking it's the one that's 2.
2. I think 2 is
Sometimes
correct.
they're smaller.
Yeah, and it's the 95 theses, so it's 190.
15 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's 290 final.
Gonna head over to Vatican for the steal.
That means the submarine has to be 3.
I thought it was 3, yeah.
So 285, is that right?
Yeah.
285, lock it in.
Yep, it is 285. Submarine is 3. I think the patrol boat is 2. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a battleship connoisseur. 285 for the steal puts us at 4-3 in favor of purple. We come in to celebrity mashup. In terms of power ups, we just have double dips left, so we're just gonna hop straight on in. Vatican City, here we go. You're gonna name the 2 celebrities.
I wish I knew people's names.
I
Is
know.
the face
Wouldn't
Jenna
that be
Ortega?
nice?
Is that Jenna Ortega's face?
I think her face, yes.
Is it? I mean, No, I feel like I was gonna say, is it Sabrina Carpenter's body? But I feel
What?
like
No,
those
say
are too
Sabrina
big of
Carpenter. Yeah.
boobs.
Say it. No, say it.
Okay. Jenna Ortega, is that the right? Jenna Ortega and Sabrina Carpenter, lock it in.
Gonna head over to purple for the steal.
I think Jenna Ortega's correct.
Jenna Ortega is correct. The body is either giving me they're doing Honey Boo Boo again for some reason, Trisha Paytas, or maybe Jennifer Coolidge.
Trisha Paytas came to my mind too.
Gonna need an answer.
Aaron, anything?
3.
I have
Trisha Paytas and Jenna
idea.
Ortega final.
Yeah, it is Trisha Paytas, unfortunately, for Vatican.
I don't know who that is.
You probably have seen her videos. You just don't know that's her name.
She was on Ellen one time.
I'm so bad with names.
She's a content
y'all.
creator who just makes a.
Oh, there's actually a really solid chance I've never seen her in my life. Then
She went on Celebrity Big Brother one time.
Have you seen the meme or the GIF or the video of somebody sitting in a car with a hamburger and they're like, "What?
What?
Oh, okay,
okay."
I don't know that I have.
Okay, well,
look her up after this. You'll have a great time. It's a great deep dive. She's been on the internet forever. There's so much to discover about.
There's a lot of Trisha Paytas lore. Yes.
Yeah, she's also a dumb bitch who was like talking about how like the Earth like how people lived on Earth before gravity was invented. She's a hoot. Alrighty, Pearl Penguins for your celebrity mashup. Good luck.
Good God.
Right. Okay. The face is kind of giving me Katy Perry, but I don't think that's Katy Perry.
Face is gonna give me Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah, I don't think that that's Pink. I know that I don't like body wise.
Yeah, that Pink was my first inclination for the body, but I don't.
Sharon Osbourne.
Oh,
Gonna need an answer from you.
I've seen. I think you're right about Sharon Osbourne. I don't know the face though.
Sharon Osbourne, Aubrey Plaza final.
Vatican for the steal.
I also thought Sharon Osbourne, for what that's worth. Maybe like them.
I mean, I also thought it kind of looked like Katy Perry, but I really don't think
It's
unless
not,
she's really.
but it does look like her. It's worth a guess because I can't think of who this really looks like.
Gonna need an answer from you.
Okay, we're gonna do Katy Perry and Sharon Osbourne, isn't it right? Katy Perry and Sharon Osbourne, lock it in.
It is Aubrey Plaza as the face. This is Halsey on the outside.
I don't think I know what that person looks like.
First one I've seen that looks like it could be like.
I hear that name and I'm like, no idea.
I think that's the first one I've seen that like could be a real person. Like that one.
Yeah.
It did look real. Alrighty. Oh, that math is not math then. That's weird. We'll fix that later. Alrighty. It's time for the bonus. I don't know why that's doing that.
Seaver.
Let me just mark that as red. Alrighty. Oh wait, I understand now. Never mind. I understand. All right, so we're doing a shootout. So we're gonna go back and forth 5 times. Whoever has the most correct answers after 5 rounds will win the 2 points. Either we'll be all tied up at 5, or purple will take a 7-3 lead. I'll read the prompt twice. It's lengthy, and then we'll kick off with Vatican. All righty. The S&P 500, a leading benchmark of U.S. stock market performance, comprises the majority of America's largest companies, representing 70 to 80% of the total U.S. stock market capitalization. Globally recognized, it serves as a primary benchmark for stock portfolio performance. Name the 20 companies most heavily weighted in the S&P 500 metric. Once again. S&P 500, a leading benchmark of U.S. stock market performance, comprises the majority of America's largest companies, representing 70 to 80% of the total U.S. stock market capitalization. Globally recognized, it serves as a primary benchmark for stock portfolio performance. Name the 20 companies most heavily weighted in the S&P 500 metric, and we will kick off with Vatican.
Okay.
Is that like, I don't even know what that means, if I'm being honest. Is that like the Dow Jones or whatever?
Yeah, so it would mean companies that have a lot of like people invested in them, like they would have a lot of stock. Anyway, maybe Apple.
Let's start with Apple. Lock it in.
Apple's correct. Over to purple.
My first thought was Amazon.
That was also my first thought.
Amazon final.
It is Amazon. Back over to Vatican.
Would we say like Microsoft? Where?
Yeah, Microsoft sounds good.
Okay.
But don't trust me, I don't know the question.
5 seconds.
So Microsoft final.
Oh, you're good. Microsoft is correct. Back over to purple.
Walmart.
I was thinking Walmart.
That's a good one.
Walmart final.
Walmart's correct. Back over to Vatican.
You want to say Exxon?
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. Yes. Exxon final.
ExxonMobil's correct. Back over to purple.
I hate to say it, but Tesla?
I don't think Tesla's up there.
Did you say Google, Mike?
Google, yeah.
That's probably a good one.
Yeah, Google.
Google or Alphabet final.
Alphabet is correct. That's the parent company. Back over to purple. Or sorry, back over to Vatican.
Do we think like
a meta situation?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, meta final.
Meta is correct. Back over to purple.
What about
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Disney.
Top 20 though.
Or ABC.
ABC owns Disney.
Yeah.
Or Disney owns ABC. I'm fine with Disney. Disney final.
That is incorrect. Over to Vatican to win the bonus.
Sorry, guys.
Gasp.
Do we think something like FedEx or like UPS or something?
It's got to be bigger, I think.
Okay.
That people can invest in. What do you
Like
think?
5 seconds.
Procter and Gamble or something. I don't know.
That's not bad.
Or Nestle. Doesn't Nestle own?
I need an answer from Sarah.
Tons and tons.
Either of those.
Ooh, that's scary.
Say Nestle. Say Nestle.
Nestle. Look at it.
You said Nestle. Incorrect. Purple Penguins to stay alive.
I was thinking about Intel.
I was thinking Intel, McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's.
Like a restaurant.
McDonald's is huge.
5 seconds.
McDonald's final.
McDonald's is incorrect. Vatican City has won the bonus.
Dang.
4-3, which means we're coming in all knotted up at 5. The 20 companies, most weighted in alphabetical orders. This isn't actually how much they're weighted in order. This is just alphabetical. So Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Berkshire Hathaway, Broadcom, Costco, ExxonMobil, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan Chase, the pharmaceutical company Lilly, MasterCard, Meta.
I live in Indiana. I should have thought that.
Meta, Microsoft, Netflix, Nvidia, Oracle, Procter and Gamble, Tesla was on here, Walmart, and Visa are the 20 that
the money companies
are in the S&P 500.
I was wondering Tesla because as much as I hate that man, a lot of people love him.
Yeah, it's got a lot of, and it's a good indicator of like how the market's doing, having some diversity, having an automotive company in there. Alrighty, it's 5-5, which means we're hopping in the back half. Everyone still has their double dip, but that's it. Hopping in, and we are kicking off, I think, with literature. Yes, we are. Literature, Vatican City, here's the question. Who wrote the novels Emma, Pride and Prejudice, and Sense and Sensibility?
Jane Austen, yay.
Austen, lock it in.
It is Jane Austen, yay. Correct. Purple Penguins, here is your literature question. Who wrote the novels Great Expectations, Oliver Twist, and David Copperfield?
Charles Dickens final.
Yes, Charles Dickens. No yay, I guess, this time.
I don't know, people like him.
Easy peasy, we're moving on into movies. Alrighty, everyone still has a double dip. Here is Vatican's question. Name the 2011 movie based on a general manager building a sports team despite a tight budget from the list of characters: Billy Bean, Peter Brand, Art Howe, and Sharon Bean.
Is it Moneyball?
I was gonna say Moneyball. I don't know that movie, but it sounds right.
I don't know anybody, but I've seen it.
Let's do it. Moneyball.
Sounds right.
It is final, and it is Moneyball.
Nice.
Thanks, Josh.
I was like, hopefully he's made you watch that movie. I mean, no, you're not an Oakland A's fan, but nonetheless, still a good one. Purple Penguins tie it back up. Name the 2013 movie based on a New York City stockbroker and his involvement in corruption from the list of characters: Jordan Belfort, Donnie Azoff, Naomi Paglia, and Mark Hanna.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. Wolf of Wall Street final.
Yes, it is. Easy peasy. It is 7-7. It's now time for science. You both still have your double dip, and we're hopping right in. Vatican. Newton, Henry, lumen, or hertz? Which standard unit measures inductance?
It's a Henry.
Okay, Henry.
I was gonna say, looking at Chris.
You say final. Henry is correct. Well done. All right, over to purple. Coulomb, watt, Kelvin, or radian? Which standard unit measures electric charge?
Watt.
It's watt, right? Am I frozen?
No, you're back. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's watt.
Yeah, I was saying watt. Yeah.
Are we sure?
I just took a neon class where I had to buy a generator and I had to go by watts. So
okay. The wattage of like microwave ovens, things like that.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking of light bulbs. Yeah, that makes sense.
Should we double dip just in case?
5 seconds.
I don't. You guys seem confident, so.
Watt final.
Over to Vatican.
God damn.
Electric charge. Yeah, I'd say Coulomb.
5 seconds.
Okay, Coulomb, lock it in.
It is Coulomb. Watt is electric power. Coulomb, electric charge. Kind of a shitty one there, but we had lumen and Henry in the other one. That can be easily confused. But we move on. Good steal from Vatican. 9-7. It is language time. Double dips are still in effect if you want it. Vatican. Under, on, at, from, through are all examples of what part of speech?
Preposition. Lock it in.
Preposition is correct. Over to Purple Penguins. And, but, or, so, because, if are all examples of what part of speech?
I think it's helping verbs.
Conjunction. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's conjunction.
Yeah, you're right. It is conjunction, actually.
Conjunction final.
Conjunction, junction. What's your
function? Yes, I was also assuming she said conjunction.
How we all grew up, at least us millennials. All right.
Hey, I'm Gen Z. I did conjunction junction.
Okay, people still got to watch those fun videos. Oh, my childhood. All righty. It's 10-8 in favor of Vatican. We're hopping into round 11. Reality TV, double dip, still aplenty. Here we go to Vatican. She is the only judge to be on every season of Project Runway.
No idea.
It's weird that it wouldn't be Tyra Banks, but I don't think it is.
It's not. She's America's Next Top Model.
Oh, Project Runway. I don't know then.
Not every season. Okay. Is Heidi Klum a judge?
10 seconds.
I don't hate that guess. But I don't know if it's true.
I also don't know if it's true and don't have another guess, so we'll go with that.
Go with it.
Heidi Klum, final answer.
She was the host, but not for every season. So over to Purple Penguins.
Heidi Klum was the only person that I thought.
That was my only thought as well.
That was also. Oh, it's gonna be some like weirdly niche person or something, or it's not.
I need an answer from Purple.
I don't know.
Cindy Crawford final.
I still like the guess. No, it is a niche person. She's a Colombian journalist. I don't know what else her claim to fame is besides that. Nina Garcia.
Well, clearly it's Project Runway.
Wasn't that one
besides, I don't know what got her on the job, but like she's milking it for all it's worth.
I thought that was a Christopher Columbus ship.
Please. Oh, you go. Was someone saying something? No? Okay. All right. Over to purple in your reality TV. It is this. Along with Gail Simmons, he is the only judge to be on every season of Top Chef.
Tom Colicchio or something like that.
That sounds kind of right. I can see his
He's
face
like a
in my
bald guy.
brain.
He's like
yeah.
a bald guy. I think his name is like Tom Colicchio.
I'll trust you on that. I can see his face in my head, but I don't remember his name.
Okay. Tom Colicchio, final?
Yeah, you had an L in there, but I'm not going to. You have every other letter correct. Tom Colicchio, but still correct nonetheless. Not going to penalize the additional L. And if you disagree, you can yell at me later. Alrighty. It is 10-9. Everyone sells their double dips. We're ending on music. Vatican to win the match. Here we go. Name the 90s song from the lyrics. Plant a seed, plant a flower, plant a rose. You can plant any one of those. Keep planting to find out which one grows. It's a secret. No one knows. Sorry for that.
I have no idea.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
I've got nothing.
I've got nothing.
5 seconds.
Secret Garden.
Oh, yeah, do that one. I like that.
That's a good guess. Secret Garden, final answer.
Nope, over to purple to tie the game.
Final.
It is Mbop.
Really? Okay.
Nicely done. No, I
do not know.
My daughter thinks. My daughter thinks the word bop is the funniest thing in the world. So I like literally just listened to this song yesterday. I was like, oh, you need to hear this classic 90s song.
Oh,
didn't pay attention to the verses, did ya?
Apparently one of our cats puked on Foser. I thought he was yelling at Vatican for not knowing that.
Not knowing, yeah. I thought he was like,
I was like, damn! I was like, that's so rude.
I absolutely lied. That was why I was screaming.
I was like, oh my god. Alrighty, it's now tied up 10-10. So over to purple to win the game and end their season 11-1. Here it is. Name the 90s song from the lyrics. Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly. He packed a suitcase and kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight.
Ironic by Alanis Morissette, final.
And that will end the game. Purple Penguins will take the victory.
I'm mad at you for accepting Tom Colicchio.
It wouldn't be a Purple Penguins game without a cheating scandal.
No, truly.
Alrighty, we end the. Oh Jesus! There's the stream button.